All right, welcome to Today I Am. Today we're going to talk about how to ask the universe for something and how to actually listen and recognize that you're getting exactly what you asked for. So, to start, today I am paying attention. What I've realized recently is that many times in the past I've asked for what I wanted. And by that I mean I've said out loud, I really want this more of this in my life. I've been very intentional about setting goals for myself as far as I want to achieve this, I want to do this race, I want to feel more family, I want to feel more joy, I want to have more adventure, whatever it is. I love to speak out loud and think, this is what I want. And I tell people because I want to intentionally shape the life that I dream of. So here's a few ways of doing that. And the first thing I want you to understand is that you have to be willing to recognize when it starts happening. You have to. Because a lot of times you might say that you want something because you think it's going to make you happy, and then it does happen, and you're like, it's not enough. It must not have been a big enough goal because I achieved it and it's still not there. If you're setting a goal or intention of saying, if this happens, I'll be happy, you got to choose to create happiness in this moment. You got to pay attention to how your body feels, how your mind feels, and what energy you want to bring to this current version of yourself. So, when I'm talking about saying what you want to the universe, and again, I've never been a religious person. I've never been involved in religion, but I ask the universe. I think that's realistically the way of having religion without attaching to one is I want to ask somebody. I'm just gonna ask the universe. So I asked the universe for what I want, and I used to, and a few things that I said I've always wanted. I've always wanted to live in upstate New York because where I'm from, and I love it. I've always wanted to have a child. I've always wanted to work for myself. I've always wanted to impact people. I even told my wife at one point years ago, I would love to be like mildly famous, like where I get recognized like once in a blue moon, but like not a lot, and like there's no pressure from it. Literally every single one of those came true. I think it's subjective if I'm mildly famous, but if I'm in the right room, if people know me from iFit or from Barry's Boot Camp or Instagram, I've been recognized and it feels great, but certainly not to the point where all the other things that come with fame. My beautiful daughter Penelope was born November 2nd. I do live in upstate New York in what I would consider my dream home. I am near family. I see my dad almost every week, and I'm really excited about that. All of these things I've asked for. All of these things are here, and yet I still some days feel like, what do I ask for now? I need more because the feeling's not there. The way that I've found it being really intentional or really easy to, let me rephrase, really simple to figure out what you want. Not easy, because simple and easy are very different. Ask yourself in different categories. What are my goals for family? Do I want more time with family? Do I want less time with family? Is there room for improvement there? Financially, do I want more money? What would it give me? Adventure. Do I want to take more travel time? Is that important to me? It might not. None of these things have to be important to you, but speak it into existence. So I love saying, you know what, one day I really want to impact thousands and thousands of people in a positive way. I want to create more impact with what I do, and rather than focus on income and financials, I want to just have a really big impact in the world. I've told myself that numerous times. Realistically, I want to make some money too so I can support my family and have that comfort. But I firmly believe that everything that I've ever asked for, I've gotten. A lot of times I haven't listened and I haven't really accepted that, yeah, I asked for it and I got it. But what you also realize when you ask for things is you tend to make decisions and create your own journey towards them. You tend to seek out opportunities. You tend to put yourself in the right rooms where opportunity can present itself. Luck doesn't exist if you're not willing to put yourself in a position to get lucky and to be fortunate. So, the first thing about chasing your dreams and creating a life that you love is being intentional about what you're looking for and what do you want? What do you want? Ask yourself that. What do I want? Here's a task for you. Write it down. What do I want? What do I want in this life? What do I want more of? What do I want less of? What do I want the same amount of? And go deep. I want more adventure. I really do. I think that that's something that I crave more of, more hiking, more trail running, more adventure of exploring. And I think that it's something that I can absolutely add in the next year or two. I want more calm and more peace and less chasing. less pursuit, less stress. That'd be nice, huh? And I want the same amount of energy. I have so much energy. I just want to repurpose some of it. So the lesson that I wanted to give you today is what you ask for, you'll get. You just have to understand that when it comes, be willing to accept that you've gotten it. I implore you, just say what you want. Tell somebody, call somebody, be like, hey, I just wanted you to know I'm really thinking about adding more community in my life. And by doing like that's a good example because that is something that I crave more of is more community, more connection. And a lot of times I'll call my friend and tell him that. Say, hey, Dan, I realized that I wanted more community in my life. So I wanted to reach out and say what up. The action creates the outcome and the desire created the action. So I wanted more community. Reaching out to my friend creates more community. We have accountability set up. So now we're going to talk to each other. But it's important to be intentional. I have magnets that say that I give to my clients. Be intentional. Don't let life happen by accident. Now there can be some chance and some excitement and some surprise and mystery, but if you want to intentionally shape the life that you are desiring, you have to take action on your own. You can't wait for it to happen. There will never be an opportunity that just presents itself in front of you. You have to put yourself in the right room for that. Then there might be an opportunity that presents itself to you, but you have to be in the right room. And what I mean by that is you have to be in the right mindset. You have to be in the right maturity level. You have to be the right education or intellectual level. You have to, to get the dream job that you want in a field, you have to study, you have to work on it. You have to meet people, you have to network. But these are all steps that you have to take for you to be in the right room. Say, hey, we're looking for somebody that has this. And you're like, I'm right here. That's me. To move to upstate New York near family, we had to intentionally start searching. We had to figure out how I can't work at Barry's Boot Camp in upstate New York. How am I going to do this? I'm going to start my own business. That's scary. I'm going to do it. Here we are. And I don't say this to brag. I say this to recognize that I still struggle with it. I still struggle with wanting more and not feeling like enough and the comparison mindset that comes with social media and all of these things. And even this podcast, I'm only today, I'm only doing it because I said I would. Because I said I would do one of these a week. And didn't really want to jump on, and I wasn't really sure where, and a lot of these, I'm Michael Scotting right now. I'm starting the sentence without knowing where it's going to go. But it's a video journal right now. Me saying, hey, this is something I was thinking about today, and I hope this helps you. It's me saying, one day I want this to really be something that feels put together, feels like a community builder. I'm going to have some guests on here soon, and it feels like me. It still does right now. I'm just sitting here chilling. But, and for those of you, this is February 6th right now. I'm doing an ab challenge on Instagram where people are doing the same movements as me. Literally hundreds of people are doing it. So community is there. It's an exciting time. And I'm trying to be really present. I'm trying to ask the universe for the strength to be okay with here. For the strength to be okay with now. To not need those big dopamine spiking events to feel good and feel proud and feel enough. That's really what my ask to the universe is the strength that I know I already have, but maybe some direction and some opportunity to utilize it. And that's on me, right? Because just like, where is it? This says, life is good. Life is good. I get to choose that it's good. I get to choose to be happy. I have to have the courage to be happy. Book I'm reading right now, Courage to be Disliked. Highly recommend it. It's self-development about courage to take freedom into your own hands and realize that you have the life that you deserve already, but you have to choose it. So your action today is to write down, what do I want more of? What do I want less of? What do I want the same amount of? And I want you to tell somebody or say it out loud, literally just out loud in the mirror to yourself. right? Say, I want this in my life. I want less of this in my life. And I'm happy with this. It's a short one today, but I hope you take some action from this. If you follow me on any social media, reach out, tell me you've heard this, tell me you see this, and let me know if you want anything specific. But for now, I'm going to go upstairs and kiss my daughter, and thank you all for joining.